take such pains.
So welcome back, everyone. So if you haven't noticed, winter is coming. Winter is coming definitely in our area, which means firewood. Today we woke up and it was a chilly 51 degrees. What a contrast from what it was a couple days ago. And it was the first time really, you know, that first day in the end of, towards the end of summer where you could just feel fall coming. When I feel that, I get anxious about firewood. So our firewood has been curing all summer long, and Jack and I are gonna start putting it up. We actually ran out of firewood last year. We went through probably 6 cords or so. We're gonna put up 12 this year, just to be safe. And we're gonna stack it in a way that you probably haven't seen before, and I'll share that with you at the end of the video. So we're gonna get started here, and hope you guys enjoy the show. So this year we're going to be stacking our firewood piles in the old, well, the Germans argue that they invented it, and the Norwegians say that they invented it. I'm going to go with the German narrative. Is it the Holdenhausen? It's a round pile that we should be able to put a little bit over 2 cords in, and they look wonderful, and it's a great way. It's a self-sustaining wood pile that you don't have to have supports on. We've done them for several years now. It dries very well. It's easy to get to, and it looks great. So we'll just kind of get started here. And if you see that we're starting on this kind of a heavy nylon mesh, all this is going to come make sense here a little bit once we get the pile up. But we'll start by taking our flattest pieces that we have, Jack, and we'll lay a perimeter. So let's put bigger ones down here, Jack, because we're on a bit of a slope. To help level the pile out. So maybe something like that height there. And the flattest one's here.
Okay, this is one of the flattest.
Glad the heart racer is going to be helping.
I just realized why we're doing the thing on the bottom. As soon as you mentioned it, I realized it.
Yeah?
That way we can catch all the stuff underneath, so you don't have a big pile next year.
Ah, that's not the reason, but you will soon see what the reason is. This mat system is going to come clear here, but if you're not using this and don't have it, the process is going to be the same. Now, if you want to get yourself nice, perfect circles, what you do is cut yourself a piece of rope about 5 feet long. Get a screwdriver or a nail or a stake and stake it where you want the center of the pile, and then tie a loop in it and go around 360 and scribe a line in the grass or the sod wherever you're stacking, and that will help you to make perfectly even circles. It's worth taking a minute to do that because they look really nice and they're a lot stronger that way. So we've got the mat, so we have our perfect circle here. So Jack, what we're going to start doing is stacking these, starting on the seams here, and not going outside of the base, and we'll start going around right here. Now, if you get really oddball pieces, cast those aside that have big knots or they're crooked. We'll just use those to throw in the middle, the non-uniform pieces.
And how tall are we making these?
These will be 5 feet tall. And see, it's got to go kind of like a pie shape, because the inside circle diameter is smaller than the outside. Now, as we're going along through our piles, we're looking for little pieces, like little kindling pieces like these. Sit them aside in the perimeter because these are going to come in really handy. Now come over here, I'll explain it to you. So if you look here, now we're a few courses up, we're actually starting to lean out. See how the pile is leaning out? Now, if we go up, that's going to continue to grow out and they'll fall out. So every once in a while, when that starts to happen, we'll have to take a little piece like this here, span across, make a little bridge, and you see how now that's jacked that up again. Now we can continue to stack and keep these piles kind of leaning inside. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's one for you. Me too. Best time of the year.
Because it's not yet really cold, but it's very cool.
Yep.
I want it so I can go hang out in PC. see again. Are we doing a time lapse?
Yep, we'll be.
That's so this is right here?
Yep.
See the light, how it rains so hard on your heart, our planes. So you take such pains that she won't notice you, no, no. In your ass, rays of your paleo man, all gaze how they rest and play, slowly corrupting you. Wonder what the chances you wanted to.
Okay, so that's a pretty good start. Jack and I were out of wood, so I didn't figure out my locations real great when I started the processor, because it's about 100 yards there to the north. But we'll shuttle it back and forth here with the tractor, and then we'll just keep going. But it's going pretty quick. What's that?
I don't like gloves.
You know, the problem is I don't think you've ever had a pair that fit you very well. You're either wearing Mama's or mine. We need to get you a proper pair.
Well, my hands are as big, if not bigger, as Mama's now.
Yeah. Well, next time we go to Coastal, we'll get you a nice pair that fit you better. So what we want to do, Jack, is just kind of make a nice gradual dome in the center here without anything too sharp sticking up.
Scientific term, isn't it, Papa?
So this is the best part. All right, do you see right here? I want the logo right there. We'll put it right this way. And on 3, we're gonna throw this over. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is a cordwood cover. Oops, we got some pokers right there, right there. That's right, let's give it a rotate around. Like that. Okay, so now line up the straps. Do you see the straps on the bottom?
No? Oh, I see them here.
Yeah, see the ones that we laid on the bottom layer?
Now we don't have to throw pieces of wood on on top of it.
Hold on, make them straight here. So straight down like that. Go ahead and latch them all. Do you see the wisdom here? Mm-hmm. So now, our piles will all be covered, and we can adjust it to the top, to the pile, and the wind won't blow it off, and we're all set. Okay, so right here on the side you can see it gives us exactly the wood count in here. So when this is at 5 feet high, which is what we have right here, it means we have it says 2.2 cords of wood. At 4, 1.8, 3, 1.4, and at 2, 1 cord of wood. So you would get a really good idea on how much wood we go through and how much we burn just by looking at it.
I understand the whole dome and the bottom thing and why it had to be 5 feet.
That's right, because the cover had to fit over it. Actually, we could have stacked this a little bit more in here, and we'll do that with the next load, so we don't have the voids here, so rain doesn't sit on it, so it sheds rain. You know what these are for?
What?
They're vents.
Oh,
so there's holes in there. So as the wood heats up and as the wood dries and the moisture comes up, it escapes out the top and doesn't stay in the pile. Like if you wrapped this in plastic or just a tarp, all of that moisture just stays in there, and the wood has a hard time drying out. Neat, huh? I think that is just the cleverest thing. I really like it. Last year on our piles, you know, they say that, well, a lot of people say that you can kind of stack the top of the wood and use bark, kind of like a, what would you call it, like a tile roof, and then it sheds the water off. I didn't have very good luck with that. I did that, and I found that my wood got all wet because we had a really wet spring, and then the snow sat on it and melted down and trickled down into it. So I didn't like that. So we ended up halfway through the winter trying to strap these big white tarps on there with bungee cords, and that was a nightmare. And then the wind would come up and they would blow off, and we'd look out and the wood piles are not covered. It was really a nightmare. This is going to solve all that. So I'll put a link to these if you want to get one of these for yourself. They're made by Cordwood covers. They're actually being built by the concept was come up with one of our subscribers that contacted me, and I was really stoked to order some. So we've got 6 of them. That will be 2.2, so what's that? 11 cords of wood that we'll have all under these covers. And then we've got, I don't know how much I've got cut over there. I probably got 20 cords, probably at least. I mean, we haven't even scratched the surface, so we're not going to get them all under these covers, but I thought that was kind of cool, and I'm very happy to have these. So, all right, well, I thought you'd enjoy that. Thanks for watching, and better start thinking about getting your firewood in, because winter is coming. All right, we'll see you guys on the next video. You forgot to click the thumbs up. Now's a good time. We don't ask for Patreon. We don't ask for fan funding. We just simply ask for you to comment, thumbs up, and support the channel. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to get your Cordwood cover, I'll put a link here in the subject heading. Move fast. I checked on Amazon and there's only 5 left, so once those are gone, I don't know when they'll be back, but they are a really, really great firewood storage system that would work just about for anybody. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video.